Hey, Clark Brown here, Restoration Advisors. Just sitting at my desk doing some paperwork, catching up on some things. Was reviewing. Yes, I still keep pen and paper for most of my work and my conversations. I find that I work better this way. So I was going back through a couple of years. I like to look on this day last year, this day 2 years ago. See where I was, what I was doing. Just kind of brings back around. I remind myself that I had an idea that I didn't follow up on. And today I wanted to talk about, this was an on-site visit, one of my favorite things to do with a client. And it was, out west. And they had told me, I want to do a ride along with one of their teams. And they said, I'm going to send you out with our best tech, our best leader in the field. Customers love him, blah, blah, blah. Good clean cut guy. I'd talked to him on the phone once before on our onboarding. So I get in the truck and just like all of us, I noticed the guy was just not in it that day. I don't know, something at home, what's wrong, didn't feel good. But we went to the first job. Now, usually when I ride along with people, I have to do a lot of work on getting people comfortable because they're all anxious and nervous because Clark's riding with them or anyone's riding with them and they're being judged. I have ways that I quickly smash that so it's not an issue. And I've done that. I tried to warm that up and say, just be yourself. Look, you're probably going to teach me some stuff today. So we went to a home. This was a new inspection, a new first time with this lead. And man, that young man, I don't want to say kid, that young man just didn't treat that customer well. And I could see it on that woman's face. And she had taken the morning off to meet. This wasn't an emergency service. This is more of a mold or a ongoing issue. But she'd taken time off work. And it was a referral from another client that they'd done some work with. Man, this young man did not do a good job. He basically made that lady feel like, I got better places to be. This is no big deal. Kind of, why didn't you fix it yourself? It really wasn't a big deal. And we left there with nothing. I mean, no completion, no signing of the job up, no what's next steps. It just really was uncomfortable. And I wrote it down specifically for this. I documented this visit, later shared it with the owner. Hopefully some coaching happened. But it makes me think, and some of you can probably relate to this, that do you really know what your teams do on your projects? I mean, so you and I both know that two things. No one in your business will ever care for your customers or your business as much as you. I don't care where they are on the scale. If you're a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, you're not going to find another 10 out of 10 because you're the owner, you're the entrepreneur. You probably built that thing from the ground up and probably did it without a paycheck for a long time. Who else would do that? Who else would work for your company without a paycheck? Secondly, are you QCing stuff? Are you really in the morning? Is there someone that's lining up with the crew and just kind of checking everybody out and say, where are you at? Where's your head at? You good? What's today going to be? What's your goal? This is what I want everyone to do. Let's a morning reminder, a kickoff little 5-minute cheerleading session to remind everybody why we do what we do and give them a story. But this was, wasn't a big job. It could have been a $3,000 or $4,000 job, but it was small. And this lead tech, again, good guy, made this woman feel like that problem she was having wasn't even on his radar. This was not worth his time. Probably what she said. I felt like I wasn't worth his time. She looked at me, and I intentionally did not butt in. I wasn't there to save it or anything else. It was a coaching moment, and I didn't say anything to him. I asked him a couple times, "You good?" "No, I'm good." This is a bad day. Maybe he was upset that I was riding with him. But the point is, does that happen in your company? Do you know about it? We talk a lot, and I coach clients about becoming entrepreneurs and freedom and work on your business and not in it. Michael Gerber wrote the E-Visited and told everyone over and over and over, you've got to systemize, but there's always, and especially from a smaller company where you wear so many hats, the reality of it is that's a long play. You getting out of your business enough, but if who's replacing you in each one of your roles, and especially that one, who's replacing the quality control, the vision, the keeping that machine you're building as smart and as tight as you can, your business won't grow to what you want it to be being mediocre. Don't be mediocre. And if you don't know what better than mediocre looks like, find out. But delivering average or even slightly above average service isn't enough anymore. There's so much competition. There's so many things rolling around in your customer's head. You have to be excellent. Find things. I don't care what it costs. I don't care what it costs to find different workflows and different things to do great, do better. Get craft-made cookies. I don't care. Pay somebody more to care. But if you don't do those things, you won't have a company, and you will always be small, or a size where you can't scale. You'll always be replacing people because they won't live up to your expectations because you haven't coached them and shown them. I don't care on your worst day, I need my customers to feel like they're the most important thing. If you can't do that, don't show up. Don't even show up at work that day. So I'm not making this video to be in your face. I'm just wanting to remind you that nobody cares about your business as much as you do. I don't care how good that employee is. He's gonna have a bad day. So just take that with you. Build into your workflow that you want to spend some time following up with customers. Find out what's happening. If you call customers, maybe you already do this. Maybe somebody else besides you. They will tell other people besides you exactly how that visit made them feel and why they made the decision or didn't make the decision they didn't. And maybe that's the reason why you're not getting the reviews from them. It's so hard to get reviews. I have found that people who loved your service love to give reviews. If this is my moniker, you want to deliver a service where the customer says, why don't all contractors do that? Why isn't everyone like those guys and gals? Once you've done that, once you've done that whole Chick-fil-A type thing, oh, it's more money? Well, they'll make more money if they come up into the upper echelon of service. Be that company, ask yourself those questions, and then start to plan. What is it going to take to build it? Anyway, thanks for your time today. Take care of yourself. Bye.